Hi everybody, welcome to Crafting by the Bay. My name is JC and today I'm going to share with you my favorite DIY products. So I hope you join me. If you're seeing this part, you're probably catching the replay, so hashtag replay, let me know you stopped by. I'm going to get my keywords set up and then I'm going to share this into my free VIP group. I have specials, giveaways, insider information in there, so you definitely want to be a part of that group. So just put VIP into the comments so you can get a message right here on Facebook with that link. But when you hop on, say hello, let me know how you are doing. I hope you all are having a great day. All right, let's get this shared. All right. Hi, Anne. Hi, Linda. How are you ladies doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. All right. I want to show you yesterday I finally got my box of a few new things. It is not everything. It's just some things. Thank you for sprinkling. I also have next month's club. So if you want to see next month's club, let me know and I'll show you. If I forget, remind me. But we have a new can cooler. This goes over like a can or a cup, and you can ink on these and customize it. So cool, very affordable. So we now have those. So I don't know if you guys have noticed. Let me see if I can show you behind me. See all of these right here. So as a designer, we get these each month if we have more than $100 of sales. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've been doing it the last 8 months. And so every month I have earned my badge and you get a sash that goes with these. Hi Linda, how are you? You're waiting for your house guests, how fun. So every month I collect these. So I got my 8th one. And then I've already earned one for this month. So this is cool. As a designer, we get these cool, what do you guys call it? Like patches. All right, let me move this back down a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna show you some of the new transfers. This one actually was already released, but I didn't have it yet. Silly Goose on the Loose. I think it is so cute. So I grabbed this one. Hey Sunshine is a new one. Fresh Lemons. I don't know if you guys have been in the dollar store, but they got lemon dishes and all of the things that match. So there is that one. This one, Brain Freeze, super cute. If you have kiddos and you do like ice cream, like birthday parties or any kind of summer party, this would be cute to like make a banner and just different things for a party like that. This is called Well Done. You could make it as one big sign, individual pieces. If you do barbecues or love to host, this is a fun one to have. This one is called One in a Melon, and that is so cute. You could do trays with this. Again, you could do garlands. You could do placemats. So many fun ideas for that one. Here is another one. It's called Squeeze Me. If you do any kind of barbecues or cookouts over the summer, this is a must. How cute will this be to decorate and add that special touch? I think those are pretty cool. And this one, Peace Out. I love this one, so I had to grab it. There are more. I just used my free money and then every time I get free money, I buy more. So I might not be able to get all of them at once, but most of the time I do. But those are so cool. Let me know out of the ones I just showed which one you like. But who wants to see next month's club? I have it right here. If you are not a club member and you're interested about it, just type the word butterfly in the comments. And you'll get today's supply list, but then you can go check out club. If you're a club member and you don't want to see this, close your eyes and close your ears. I'm going to show you next month's club. It is so cool. It is called Donut Dream June Club. It is all different kinds of donuts. So cute, you guys. I have seen donut bars at baby showers, weddings, bachelorette parties. this would be so cute to put or to make for that. And then it is gonna come with 6 donut magnets. So cool. So these are actually very thick. So here are donut magnets. And so, oh, I don't have my magnetic chalkboard right here. So you'll get these, and then you are gonna get a bright white, currant jam, and peony paste to make your donuts. So if you're interested in joining my exclusive monthly club, just type the word butterfly into the comments and then go check out club. Hi Joan, how are you? If you are a Perks member, you can save 30% off each month on your club. So if you're not a Perks member and you want to save even more, join Perks first, then join club. But you don't have to. But this is next month's club. So cute. And they're exclusive. You can't just buy them. You have to be in the club. Okay, so today we are going to work with a couple transfers, and we're going to work with this basket. We made this a while ago and we put something on here. It's time to switch it out. I think I got this basket at like Home Goods or something. I think like a Marshall's or a Home Goods. And then the florals, I think the florals all came from Walmart, and then the hanging down ones I think came from the Dollar Tree. So we're going to use our floral butterfly today. And so we're going to do our floral butterfly, which has an actual surface to it that you can buy. And we are going to use this sign. So you only can get this. It is in the cart link. However, if you're not a club member or a designer, this probably will not show up because you have to be a club member. This was an exclusive surface. You know how I just showed you the donuts? This was an exclusive surface with one of our monthly clubs, but now it is available to purchase for past, because they have some left over. So you can purchase this if you're a club member. If you're a club member, you're just gonna sign into your account, and then you're gonna click club exclusives under shop. And then you could buy this surface. It's a reusable white chalkboard. So I already removed what was on it. And we're going to use this brand new pottery transfer. You guys know I love patterns. We're gonna use this one right here. This is a great transfer in value for your money because you get 4 different designs and you get to reuse it. So today's keyword is butterfly. So type butterfly into the comments. And while you are doing that, I am going to grab my butterfly. So the butterfly comes, it is 2 pieces, and then you get little stickers to stick it all together. I got this back in January for being a leader. We went to, well, we had virtual leadership, and they sent everyone the transfer and a butterfly. Hi, Margie. And so I already had one. So we're going to do another one, and we're going to use vanilla to paint this. And patterns, you cannot go wrong with patterns. I love a good pattern. Thank you for the stars. You are so sweet. If you guys will do me a favor, heart this video, make sure you comment and share it if you can. Sharing helps it get out into other people's feeds, and the more you comment, that helps as well. So I grabbed one that's not opened. All right, so I'm gonna do vanilla. I am choosing vanilla because I'm gonna use a cream lace that I got at the dollar store. So I'm gonna use vanilla to paint this. As you can see, I did not paint this one. I just chalked it raw. So if you do not want to paint it, you do not have to. But type the word butterfly, you're gonna get the cart link. It's gonna have all of this in there. And like I said, if you are a club member or a designer, you can grab the other surface that we're gonna use. If not, I'm sorry, it will not show up for you. All right, I might have to do, let's see, I might have to do 2 coats of this one. So you can use regular paint or chalk. I'm just using my chalk for this. And this color is vanilla. So it's more of a cream. And if you guys hear anything, my dog is laying right in front of me snoring. You know, because he's had such a rough day. Maybe I should have used paint on this. This vanilla isn't that thick. Does anyone else's dog act like they've ran a marathon? He sure does. Oops, it is not sticking to my tape. Tucker, stop. All right, I'm just trying to make sure this is covered sort of good for the most part. It's gonna be a little rustic looking. This probably would have worked better with a sponge. But if you created today, let me know. Let me know what you created. If not, that's okay. Let me know what you've done today. Hi, Tanya. How are you today? All right, so this is our butterfly cutout. So I'm just giving it a very light coat of vanilla chalk paste. This is not paint, it's actual chalk in a paste form, and it dries to a hard finish, and it is semi-permanent, which means if it's on any kind of slick surface like a chalkboard, glass, or metal, you can remove it and reuse that surface. If you put this chalk on, say, any kind of porous surface, then it's permanent because it soaks in and you can't get it off. You can seal your projects if you want to keep them. Even on a chalkboard, if you do a chalkboard project and you really love it and you want to keep it, you can seal it. All right, so we're gonna let this dry. It's a little rustic, but it is okay. I'm gonna stick that in there. We're gonna let that dry, and we are gonna move on to this surface. Now, this is the one you went to vote, now just waiting to get out to dinner. You went and voted today? There must be some kind of preliminary voting, huh? All right, so we went and got some groceries today. That's about all we did. And I made a reel this morning. Anyway, you can get this surface if you're a designer or a club member. But we are going to use one of the pottery transfers, and we are going to use this one right here. And we are going to fuzz it because I have not used it yet. These patterns are all continual. Hi, Brenda. How are you today? So these patterns you can continue. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. And this is a reusable surface, so you can use it over and over. It's a primary, oh, I did not know that. It must just be for certain states, because I don't think we had anything here. I don't think. A patriotic door sign, awesome. Love door hangers and anything patriotic, absolutely. All right. So we are going to make this a continual pattern. So I am going to put it on here all the way to the edge. And I should have brought some water over here so I could wash this. Hopefully I can line this up without washing it. So as you can see, it doesn't cover the whole thing. So when we are done over here, we're going to take this side and line it up over here. So all the patterns will continue like that. Oh, okay, it's a local, I figured. But it seems kind of blah. Oh, Brenda, I don't think so. Why are we always the hardest on ourselves? I bet you it is amazing. So we're gonna use eucalyptus. Oh my goodness. We're gonna use eucalyptus. We're gonna see if we have enough eucalyptus. If we have enough, it is going to just be enough. Oh my goodness. I don't think I have another one. So we're gonna see how far this goes. So that is all I have. So let's see. And hopefully I might have to grab, I might have to wash this if I can't see it very well to line it back up. All right, so look at all that chalk. We're gonna see how far this goes. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wash this because even though last time I used eucalyptus, I put water in it, it is thick again. Probably because there's not a lot in the container, and so it will dry out much faster. So if you get down to the bottom of your jars of chalk, every time you close it up, spray it with a little bit of distilled water. So the next time you use it, it is not too hard and it's soft, like sour cream, yogurt. I'm really trying to get this off, all the extra off, because I need a lot. All right, so I'm gonna gently pull it off. So pretty. Look at that pattern, I love it. So let me show, oh gosh, I almost laid that right on top of there. I'm gonna put that right there. Actually, let's use a really old one right here that is stained. I'm gonna grab, have fun, Alinda. Have fun with your house guests, enjoy, and I will see you later. I'm gonna grab a board eraser and disinfectant wipes to wash this really quick. Well, the disinfectant wipes were not there, so I am just going to use a wet board eraser and clean this because I need to be able to see. So obviously when you wash these and they're wet, it comes right off. It works so much better when they're already wet. And especially if you need to reuse it right away, washing it when it's still wet is less wear and tear on your transfer. But if you do it this way, you're going to stain your stuff. So make sure that it is a towel or something that you do not care if it gets dirty, especially if it is ink. Ink, I don't recommend cleaning like this because it will stain this. All right, so we are all clean, but when we do it, it gets extra sticky when we clean it like that. So we're gonna go to a clean fuzzing cloth and we're gonna refuzz it and make sure it's nice and dry. So if you have never worked with patterns, they are really easy to work with. You just want to make sure, obviously, it is nice and dry before you reuse it. And I am going to dry this, make sure this is dry, and then I have to line up my pattern. Look how dirty my hands are. I have chalk all over them. All right, so this needs to be completely dry. so I can line it up, and it's already dry. So now I just have to make sure, I have to make sure where it was there. So all I'm doing is lining it up. So you can see right through it, so you can know exactly where to line it up to continue the pattern. And my squeegee is so dirty. Tucker. Can you guys hear him snoring? All right, squeegee this off really good. I don't have my water bottle out here, but after the fact, I'm gonna put some water in here because you guys can see it is thick, but we had enough. We had enough. You cannot even tell where you lined it up. Look at how amazing that is. Can you guys see? You cannot tell. That is why I love our new patterns, because they can continue. Hi, Julie, how are you today? All right, so I'm gonna lay this on here and I'm gonna wash it. And if chalk gets on here, just take a disinfectant wipe or your board eraser and wipe that off before you put your clean transfer back on here. These are reusable, so you just wash them and then you can use them over and over. But let me know what you think. This is my favorite pattern that is on the pottery pattern transfer. So now we are going to go back to our butterfly. And I just need to make sure that this is completely dry. So today's keyword is butterfly, so type that right here into the comments like you're gonna talk to me, and you will get a Facebook message with today's supply list, links to Etsy, a coupon to Etsy. If you've never messaged me before, you might not see the message, so you would just look in, if you know where to look in your message request box, you can look in your message request box. Also, if you still can't find it, just go to the top of this page, click on the send message button, and when you do, my message will pop up. And that's if you've never messaged me before. Okay, so this is a 2-piece transfer. So we're gonna put this on here, and it just lines right up. So I'm gonna show you. Just lines right up. You can see because they are see-through. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do the little flowers and strawberries first. And I'm gonna use a detailed tool. This is such a tiny squeegee, and then it has like a hard pointed end. You can use this to pick up your transfers. You can use this to scrape off chalk. But we're gonna use, oh my gosh, peachy keen and eucalyptus, and hopefully we have enough eucalyptus. So I'm gonna do the peachy keen first on these little flowers and strawberries. And I'm gonna try to work fast so I can do this all at one time here. And now I'm gonna take my other one and get my eucalyptus. You could also use a paintbrush. If you feel you could get in here better with a paintbrush, you could absolutely use a paintbrush for these tinier areas. But if you're doing all one color, then you don't even need to worry about it. All one color obviously would be the easiest. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull it off. So cute. I should have waxed it because it pulled up a little bit, but there is that side. I'm just gonna let that fall back down while we do this side. And I'm gonna do Peachy Keen first again because it is the right consistency, so it's gonna take longer to dry. And it's a bigger area. So you always want to do the bigger area first. And then we're going to switch back. So especially if you do not have this multi-tool and you need to get in a small area, you can cut your mini squeegees, or like I said, just use a paintbrush. All right, so then we're gonna peel this whole thing off. Look at how pretty. It's so pretty. All right, we're gonna dry it. Eucalyptus is one of my favorite colors. As long as I can remember, they have had eucalyptus, and I absolutely love it. And it is just so pretty with Peachy Keen. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to line it back up and put it down. And we're just gonna push it down all around where we already chalked. You wanna make sure it doesn't bleed. And then we're gonna do Peachy Keen for all of the rest of it. So I'm just gonna use my small squeegee, or my mini squeegee actually. And then I'm just gonna go around everything that I already did. Make sure you squeegee it off so it's all nice and smooth. I'm gonna peel that back. It's so pretty, I love these colors. So you just get in between. You could use a detailed tool for this or the multi-tool. The multi-tool would get in there as well. All right. So there is, look at how pretty. What do you guys think? Let me know if you like that color combo. So I need to reuse this really quick. We're gonna try to do the top of the butterfly in, you guys, I can't think. We're gonna do the top of the butterfly in eucalyptus. So I'm just gonna put this right on here. And this will line right up as well. I'll show you. And if you want to wash it in between, you absolutely can. And you just line it up onto the butterfly. And we're gonna do this whole one. Hopefully I should have enough. We're gonna do the whole thing in eucalyptus. And since I didn't wash it, I'm trying to push extra hard so it will go through, because the peachy keen, the first layer we did, is already dry. That's how fast it dries. All right, let's see. I got extra in there. So here is the top of the butterfly. My lines were a little off, but there we go. Let me clean my fingers. You guys, I am so covered in chalk. All right, so again, I will wash that one in the sink. All right, let me clean my fingers. I actually think I might just take my eucalyptus and cover that whole, cover the whole butterfly. So I'm just gonna paint it so this is all solid. I think I'll like that look better. So I'm just painting the whole butterfly. I should have just done this in the first place. All right, and then I'm actually going to dry brush a little bit of the peachy keen. I think that would be pretty if I put a little bit of that on here. So I'm just gonna take the same paintbrush and dip it in my peachy keen. And then just go around the edges a little bit. And give it a little bit of that. So this is my way of distressing this butterfly, just to bring in a little bit more color. So there is our butterfly. It's so pretty. Curious if anyone already has these butterflies. Let me know. All right, I'm gonna stick these in the water. Clean my fingers off again. I need to order. All right, let's put everything together, and then we're gonna make a bow, stick it all together. I am so covered with chalk. All right, we are going to actually use So this comes with, I'm gonna try this. This actually comes with little stickers, but I am just going to use super glue and glue this all together. So it is 2 pieces. We're gonna put some super glue. You have the one from a couple years ago. Butterflies are so popular right now. All right, and then you're just going to put it right on top. So there is our pretty butterfly. Look at how pretty. All right, then, so we actually have 2 butterflies. We have 2. This one I did not paint, I only chalked. This one I painted first and then chalked. But let's make a bow really quick. So I'm gonna use, I have no idea where I got this. I have had it. And then this came from the Dollar Tree. All right, so we are going to take some of these. Well, basically use the whole roll from the Dollar Tree. All right, I'm just gonna lay these on top of each other. The other ribbon probably came from Hobby Lobby, but I've had for quite a while. So we are just going to make a bow here. Actually, let me see if I can make it a little more even. I hate when it's one-sided because then all right, let's see if I can get that. When it's one-sided, you have to make sure it's all gonna lay right because the pattern, there is no pattern. All right, and then I'm just gonna trim those. Okay, so here is our bow. And we are going to glue it to this dowel. This dowel I got from the dollar store. I think it was like a package of 4 from the Dollar Tree. And while that is hardening up, we are going to take our butterfly and we are going to put it on here, and we are going to use some double-sided tape from the dollar store. So these come in like a 3-pack. I am using double-sided tape so I can reuse this chalkboard. So I'm just gonna put a piece there. And I'm just gonna put it right in the middle. And then I'm gonna grab the basket. So the florals came from Walmart except for this. This came from the dollar store. All the other florals came from Walmart. And I'm going to use Velcro that I also got at the dollar store for this part. So we are just going to take this. Whoops, you guys, totally doing it upside down. So we're going to put that there. We're going to stick it together. And we're going to put it right on the front of the basket. I might have to add more. So here, look at how pretty. What do you guys think? And we're gonna take our other one that we have and we're just gonna stick it in there. And then we're gonna take this and we're gonna stick it over here. It's got floral foam in there, so I'm just gonna push it down in there. So here is our basket. Let me know what you think in the comments. So there is our other butterfly up there, that one there, and then we put the bow over there. Let me know what you think. You could literally do this for any kind of holiday. You could make it 4th of July. You could put welcome across here. But this is gonna go on the back of my front door. So I will take a picture and post it here in the comments. But I hope you guys like this, what we did today. Thank you. If I put it in front of me, you can't see me, but thank you for joining me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have not, type the word butterfly into the comments so you get today's supply list. Also, there's a 15% off link to Etsy in that message. But enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.